have judged people in the past, right? I thought, oh my gosh, like someone has a drug issue, someone has an alcohol issue, they need lots of help. That's a bad thing. And obviously, as a human, I've grown and learned. But I gotta say that who am I to judge people when I have my own addiction, which is unhealthy eating? And it's really interesting because why this happened to me is very simple. I love helping people, but along those lines, I think Tony Robbins once said this, is that I would give too much energy to other people, and at the same time, people would take that energy, and I would just deplete myself. Or at the same time, I wasn't comfortable in my own skin, and I was sort of masquerading myself as this person who's going to help other people. But inside, I wasn't doing the real work, and because of that, I actually got worse and worse with my food addiction. I thought the food would help me just alleviate this hidden pain that I didn't realize. I thought the food would help me just make an excuse to celebrate. Don't you find it interesting when you meet some people or have situations where you're like, hey, this is why I work out. I so I can eat all this food. And believe me, I love eating, and I always will have that fat kid side in me. I think food is something that is nourishing and enjoyment, especially when it's made with love. I love it when people talk about how they put good intentions in food. But at the same time, like anything, there is a balance on doing that.
What's interesting about this whole experience is that it was the best blessing for me, because at the end of the day, it really taught me to embrace FML, which is fasting, meditation, and love. And I'll share with you more on this, because when I learned about fasting, I did it for the first time, not to lose weight, not to, give my body a break or to push myself. I did it because I looked at it from a lens of, I need to reset myself. And if I'm gonna really change myself, I gotta learn how to just take a step back and develop what I feel is the most powerful gift for anyone, which is becoming self-aware. And let me tell you something, going from eating onion rings and, eating all the time after, working out and as an excuse and, giving this excuse for myself, sabotaging myself, all those things that, I've shared, and taking a step back and saying, you know what? I'm doing this to myself. And you know what? I'm ready to take that journey. And so the first thing is resetting yourself. That is why I love the idea of doing a fast before you start anything. And a disclaimer again, I'm not telling you how many hours to fast. We'll go into fasting and its benefits, but for you, figure out what makes sense. And definitely consult a doctor if you feel that health-wise this won't flow with you. Second thing is meditation. I love meditation. I've been meditating for so long, but this time I looked at meditation from a visualization standpoint. How do I get to see myself? How can I feel more energy? How can I see success in my life? Because the thing that I realized is that when you have a clear mind, you can have a clear day. And that's what meditation did. And lastly is love. Loving yourself, forgiving the things that you might have done, forgiving the things that might have happened to you.